Hi. Welcome on into my space. We're in my art studio right now. Um, it looks a bit drab. Oh, you can actually see into my room back there. I didn't even see. It looks a bit drab from this angle, but I promise it's pretty swag in here. Um, hey. Hope everybody's having a good day. I just wanted to kind of talk about something that's been playing with my mind right now, and I know that this is kind of it's just something I wanted to yap about. So if you're here, you're here, and if not, I don't. Well, you wouldn't even see me waving goodbye. Anyways, um, I wanted to talk about the feeling of being actually like ready to do something, and this is something I'm finding myself um, navigating. We're never going to feel ready enough to do the things we want to do. And I think that's the hardest pill to swallow and the biggest thing holding us back, really, and something that I've noticed that I hold myself back from doing. And it's just this idea that, oh, when I'm this version of myself, I'll be able to do this X, Y, and Z. Or once I've done this, I can do this. And then I'll feel ready enough. I'll feel capable enough. And yes, there's certain things and components that we need when we're setting up our goals and we're building our dreams. And, as we progress through these things, yes, we should have, certain things like, okay, yeah, if the fucking website's not set up, how are you going to sell this shit on the website? You know what I mean? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this idea that we're going to have a feeling of being ready, or like, I don't feel ready enough to put this out into the world. We're never going to feel ready, because the only way, like, that feeling is just kind of like this. For me anyway, I'll talk about my own experience. I don't want to talk about anybody else's feelings. I'm not going to put feelings in your mouth. I'm not going to tell you, whatever. But for me, I know that it comes from a place of fear within myself, and I'm working through that, obviously. And something that I always tend to do is, this is one of my favorite things to do. This is what got me through so many things in life, but just exposure therapy. Just, and I'm so sorry. And I'm holding your hand when I say this. I'm holding your hand. I'm holding your hand, and I'm holding my own hand as I say this. Um, but you have to do the things that you're scared of. Otherwise, you're never going to get over those fears. And so for me, I'm doing it right now. I'm talking on the internet, and that's one of the things that's been holding me back. I want to put my art out into the world. I want to put my writing into the world. I want to put my ideas out somewhere tangible, somewhere feasible, because otherwise they just kind of rot in my studio. And that's a whole different topic of like creating for ourselves versus creating for other people. I think it can become performative if we do it in a certain way, and then we're not really doing things for ourselves at that point. But I'm talking about just getting shit out there, Like, I, I'm an artist. You know what? We'll do this right fucking now. We'll do this right fucking now, okay? Here's a painting I've been working on. I don't show people my art. I even put I put holographic paint in there, so you see how the sun catches it. Fucking cool, right? I haven't. What am I gonna like? I don't. I want to show this to people. Sorry, I'm not. I'm getting hyped up. You know, no, I'm not. I'm not sorry for that. Like, I create this shit, and I'm sure that you create really beautiful shit. But we want to show people. You know, I think. Yeah, like, I remember being a little kid and drawing and wanting to show my mom immediately, and that's how I feel, and that's how I felt just now. But you know what? That was so freeing to just fucking show you and say, like, okay, who cares? Who cares? Okay? There's days when I feel so shit about my acne, and like, I don't want to show my face. Like, this little sticker is because I had a little friend this morning. But, like, I don't have the clearest skin in the world, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because you know what? This this is just going to turn into a fucking rant on so many different topics, but you're going to have to keep up. But, like, we consume so much content. I'm sorry, I bonked the damn table. We consume so much on social media, on YouTube, on Pinterest, on Instagram, and I tell myself that I'm looking to gain inspiration by going on those sources, and even like Pinterest, I'm guilty of this. But I don't even end up creating anything that I like inspires me in that moment. I see something, I get that dopamine spike, and then that's it. And then it's like, okay, let me add that. I literally have a Pinterest board titled Stuff I Want to Do When I'm Bored. And instead of doing the stuff that I want to do when I'm bored, I just look and I collect more shit that I want to do when I'm bored. And I've done one or two of the crafts. I'm a crafty girl. And so I've dabbled in some of them. But it's just like, okay, I'm consuming so much, I'm not creating anymore. And then when I do create, I'm not putting it out for someone else to consume. So it's like the life cycle of like creation. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like this life cycle of like consuming and creating, and so many of us are depriving the world of our creation because we don't feel it's good enough for the world to see. Mic drop. Like, that's what it is. That's what it is for me anyway. I sit here and I'm like, oh, but like, it's just a painting. Okay, I've been working on this thing for months. Months. Because every little thing, I want to get it perfect. There's so, like, it's still not even close to done just because there's so many more, like, shading and little bits and pieces that I want to add to it. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I made that. And I'm proud of it. And, I've just been, like, kind of sitting here just like, okay, I see some stupid shit on the internet. And so, like, why can't I put my stuff on the internet? It's a free platform for anybody. And it comes down to this feeling of feeling ready. And this idea within ourselves, like, okay, like, oh, like, I don't feel good about myself today. But I really want to make this video, but I don't feel good about the way that I look. I'm not going to make it. Why do we do that? We're not like, okay, who gives a fuck? You want to make the video, make the damn video. And that's kind of like what I'm bringing it back. But I just, we watch so many other people's things too. I think that we forget that we can create things in our own way as well. And so, like, one of my main goals is I just want to be real as fuck on the internet. Like, if I want to be real as fuck on the internet, you better bet your ass I'm going to come on here and I'm going to show off my acne and my scarring because it's fucking normal. And, like, I'm a normal woman and I'm healthy and I take my vitamins and I do my skincare. But you know what? Sometimes my hormones get a little crazy and I get acne. Boom. Mic drop. Exposure therapy. Like, and even just saying that just now, like, that healed that little part of me. But, and it's funny because it's like 3 o'clock now probably, I'm not sure. But I procrastinated filming this so much. I made a game plan this week. Today's Saturday. My goal is to post every video on Sunday now. Made this whole game plan for myself for the week so I could add some structure to my life, whatever. So I could actually, like, set times for when I want to work on my goals. Because they're just not happening. They're just rotting because I never feel ready enough. I never feel motivated enough to do it. I'm never in the mood to sit and learn about how to do like content creation, or to learn more about editing, or to learn about like social media management. Like, I want to do these things, but because I don't feel ready for it, I don't do any of them. And I think this is a reoccurring problem too. And I kind of this is something that I've seen so many video essays on, and so many videos on in general, but just like about Sylvia Plath, Bell Jar, like the fig tree analysis. So many of us, we have so many big goals, and we have so many dreams, and we have so many ambitions in life, and we have so many things that we create and we put out into the world. And we get intimidated by that almost. And we don't do that. So it's like, fuck yeah, I want to direct a film, and I want to go to art school, and I want to write a book, and I want to, put my art in a gallery, and I want to, write on Substack, and I want to put out these news articles, and I want to do this, that, and the third. And I get overwhelmed. We get overwhelmed with our ambitions and our goals and our dreams. But in reality, we just need to start something. Like, just like, what's inspiring you that day? Like today I redid my art studio. I rearranged and I redecorated. Yesterday I redid my room because I want to clear space and I want to make room for this new version of myself. And this is my stepping stone. That is my step forward. I was like, okay, you know what? If I want to put stuff out into the world, I need my art studio to be a space that I can actually create in. I want it to be a space I can film in. I want it to be a space that I can paint in. I want it to be a space that I can do like my sewing projects, and I can, put shit out here, and I want to be able to, like, okay, I'm going to sit at my table, and I'm going to sit on my books, and I'm going to work on this, Things like that. So, okay, I did that. And then I found myself sitting here just like, oh, but then I have to actually like learn stuff. I get to learn stuff. Because, like, the little version of me that just like, oh, God, I wanted to do everything. Like, as a kid, like, I didn't have a dream job that I wanted to do. I really liked the idea of being a veterinarian as a kid, I will say. But I remember I was obsessed with the Barbie movies, and I would watch those all the time. And, like, I didn't have a dream. I wanted to be Barbie. I wanted to be Barbie when I grew up because I wanted to be an astronaut one day. I wanted to be a fucking fashionista one day. I wanted to be I wanted to do this, that, and the third because Barbie did everything. There was a Barbie for everything. And I feel like that is also, it's a prevalent theme in my adulthood now too. And I'm not honoring little me though by actually doing those things to make valuable steps and efforts. Like, okay, I fucking hate the idea of having to have a 9 to 5 again. And my goal is to not do that. Okay, so what do I enjoy? What do I like doing? Well, I like doing art. I've wanted to be a YouTuber. I've wanted to do this and that. I write in my free time, something like that. And okay, so where do we go from there? Where do we go from there? What are we doing? Like, if this is what's kind of helped me, I'm still in the beginning phase, but I felt like it was just something so important to talk about. And I think it was important for me to talk about this while I'm in that beginning phase too, because like not only can we both hold each other accountable, but I don't know, I get a little bit overwhelmed when I see those. I'll watch videos or when I'm like learning about how to do something, and I see the person who's doing the thing that I want to do, and I'm learning from them, yes, but I feel like we're so far away from each other. It feels like, oh God, like, I kind of like, I'm like, oh, I'm just like a baby. I don't know what I'm doing. What do you mean? I can't, like, I'm not like them. I'm not like them. And then it's that comparison shit. But, like, if we're in the same boat together, like, we can hold each other's hand and, like, you know what I mean? But just, we're never going to feel ready. You just have to do that. And it's a bitch, but you have to do it. Okay? And you're going to feel so much better, though, once you start doing it. I made an Instagram reel and I made a YouTube short the other day, and I posted a video about hold on, let me grab her. I painted my sketchbook. Here she is. Just cuz like I decorate all my sketchbooks, and this one has been naked for months. I haven't put a single fucking sticker on it, nothing. Anyway, I made a YouTube what is it called? I made a YouTube short and an Instagram reel. I don't know. I hate that they're called different things. It's all the same shit. They're all based off fucking TikTok. Anyway, I made one of those videos of me painting this, and I posted it. And I still haven't looked at the post to see how it's doing or nothing. But I fucking posted it. I just posted it, and I was so hesitant to post it because it was me, it was my art, it was something kind of silly, and I felt like, oh my god, like I watched so many of these Instagram videos and I think they're so fun and I love it. But like, why would someone want to watch mine? Why not? Why wouldn't they? I like it. Why wouldn't someone else like it? And even then, even if they don't like it, I love it. Even if nobody likes it, I love it. And I'm going to post it because I want to and because it's fun for me and I feel like it. And that idea, that thought in itself has been really freeing for me because, like, I mean, I haven't been posting consistently on YouTube, and I'm going to start posting consistently on YouTube, but, like, I'm so happy that at least, like, you know what? That's actually a lot of people. I think we get lost in the numbers, too. I just had this realization, too, but, like, I was just going to say, well, at least, like, 70 people watched my video. 70 people? 70 individual people watched one of my videos. That is insane. That's amazing. Even if 2 people watch it, even if one person watches your video, that's amazing. And I'm so proud of you for putting something out there. And that one person watched it and they got what they needed to get from it. But the bigger thing should be that you got what you wanted out of that. Like, I post, like, you know what I mean? Like, and it gets me so hyped up, and it's that exposure therapy that I was talking about in the beginning. Like, just doing the fucking thing, it gets less scary each time you do it. I promise you. There's so many things, like, so many things that I've, like, done in my life, and I wouldn't be doing it now if I hadn't just, like, done it the first time. It's like riding a bike, you know? You have to get on the bike and maybe eat shit with your little training wheels on there. Otherwise, how do you learn to ride the bike? Some people never get on the bike again. Or some people get on the bike and then, now they're fucking mountain biking for fun. You know what I mean? Like, you have to do the thing even if it's scary, because you're doing it for you. You're doing it for yourself, and you're doing it because it's something that you want to do, so you're going to do the scary thing anyway. So, all that being said, because this is getting long, and I know y'all don't have attention spans anymore, but me neither. I want to go do something else. But, just do the thing because you want to, and you never know what someone else is going to get from it anyways. Even if what you make helps one person, like, even if this video right now helps one person and inspires one person, that's all I could ask for. That's all I could ask for, really. And even if fucking nobody gets inspired by this, even if nobody likes it. I like it, and it's because I'm proud of myself, and it's because I'm coming on here and I'm doing something that scares me, and I'm getting over that fear. Because in reality, why does it matter? It doesn't fucking matter. It's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep. I promise you. I promise you everything's going to be okay. I promise you. And you know what? My next step, I'm sharing this YouTube channel with my friends and family. I'm kind of still like discerning, like, do I even need to be doing that? Do I want to be doing that? But they should support me. And I feel like that'll be a good way to wean out the ones too. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if you're scared your friends are going to shit on what you're creating, are they actually your friends? Family can be like that can be a different bridge to cross. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, same thing. Like if you're like your partner should be proud of what you create and support what you create. And if you're scared of them seeing it, just saying, left the silence there to feel itself. But yeah, put the stuff you want to do out there, regardless of the conditions. Regardless of the conditions, because you know what? Like every all of our journeys happen at their own time, they happen at their own speed, they happen at their own pace, but they won't start unless you start now. Like just do it. Do the fucking thing, bro, because you're never going to feel ready. You have to just do it. Okay? You have to just do it. You're never going to feel ready. But I promise you, you're going to be so grateful that you started. Okay? I love you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Amazing. I'm sending you amazing light and love. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video if you want to. If you want to watch another one of my videos, I have a couple. Also, I did start a newsletter on Substack. If you want to go subscribe and check it out, I put the links in the description. My Instagram's in there too if you want to go follow me on there. That's really up to you though. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I love you. I hope you go do it. I'm rooting for you. Bye.